bacon and cookies. Well, it's about 3:50. More shall gather, more shall enter the fray. These pandas are here to party. Tales of our endeavors proliferate. Scrubcore welcomes you. Tales of our endeavors proliferate. Go, go, gadget hype. this loss and learn from it.
What's up, everybody?
Those without the stomach for this place must move on.
So, here we go, back at Darkest Dungeon in the Crimson Court. We are right where we left off on Tuesday night, because we didn't play it Wednesday even though I wanted to. So, those flies are loud. So if you remember, we were, I should pause that until I'm done talking. We were at the red door, we have the key, we're about to go through it. I have looked at the map just because Tom got me all spun around, and I wanted to make sure I knew where I was going. Also, thanks to the feedback on the poll in the Discord. It looks like everyone likes the fact that the chat gives and takes the money, and gives the money for the buttons and stuff. So, take your tributes, lose your tributes. We're going to keep that in place and probably continue to expand it. That said, we are going to go through the door and continue on with Darkest Dungeon. For those of you that have never watched this stream before, Darkest Dungeon is a very punishing turn-based combat game. It's equivalent to Dark Souls difficulty. It has a ton of mechanics. Character death is permanent, so all the characters are named after members of the community. So if they die, they're dead, and they're gonna die. It's gonna happen. I can feel it coming, like the Phil Collins song. Anyway, let's get rolling here. You are very brave not to retreat here, huh? We'll see. Why would I want to retreat here? Oh, yeah, we'll see. I mean, we'll see. We're gonna fix stress right here, Tom. I knew this was here. What are you talking about? Where's that key? There we go. Here we go. Alrighty. How much food do we have here? Because I got a funny feeling this is going to be the last fight for this group. So see how they handle it. How do your guys?
True desperation is known only when escape is impossible.
I mean, it depends on how well you play. Oh yeah, by the way, that is the automated shout-out function that's been added to the pillars. Attack on Geeks in there, Tom, as is Lyndon, Dustin, the guys who are here all the time and help us out with hosts and stuff. We return the favor. Oh no, now he's craving. Well, we've got one blood left, and it's gonna have to go to him before this fight starts. Here we go. That legend Tom gets the mouthful of blood. Please, oh please. Nope. No, this is not a no torch run. The Crimson Court torch works differently. So, if having a look at the map, just real quick for those of you that we could have come from the key room here up and skipped the door right in that path. Good times, good times. See what happens now. Really? That's the first thing you're gonna give me? Oh, you dick. Son of a bitch. We want to
even the aged
damage.
oak will fall to the Tempest's winds.
So, Mork, I'm going to call you Mork because it's easier that way. It's simply a matter of knowing the game. That is kind of going to dictate how quickly your heroes die. So when you first start off, they're going to die a lot. And as you get better and better at it, they're going to die less and less. But sometimes the RNG's just going to get you. And stun him this time. Stun resist is 70. It's 30% chance to stun. I don't think that's going to work, so let's go ahead and blight him. Like 10 to 12 weeks, yeah, that was amazing. Dustin lost 10 characters in the first 12 dungeons he went through. It was amazing. That's the monster getting Skinja Ninja. Oh, I'll take that.
Prodigious size alone does not dissuade the sharpened blade.
We'll definitely take that. Oh, big dodge and a kill.
The onslaught.
They're fun. This is fine, Tom. This is fine. We got this. Oh, I love, dude, Mork and Mindy's fantastic. I love that show. For those of you that don't know, Mork and Mindy's a spinoff of Happy Days. Ooh, let's not go in there. Let's put you where you're supposed to be first. There we go. Well, it's Morkalimus. And I have no idea where that comes from. That sounds like a D&D wizard name to me. Well, happy you're here, man. Happy you're back, actually. Morkalimus. Alright, well, we're going to stick with Mork. Nanu.
A hideous mutation. Unnatural and abhorrent.
Not yet. We're gonna... Can do nothing until he's pulled. So we're gonna heal. It just call me Mork, damn. Let's get the bleed going here. This will be a test. This is not an apprentice level croc. I don't have to pull up. I mean, I've made a terrible mistake. At least the mark's there for the houndsman. Eddie loses tributes. No, we won't call you Morky. I promise. Yeah, sweet stun. Yeah, the art is done by a guy named Chris Barassa, and he's awesome. He's really personable too. Talked to him a few times. Yep, let's go get it. Big 10 from Tom. No point blank here, so let's see. Nope, we can't do that, so... Well, if we hit 20 viewers tonight, I'm giving away a copy of it. Yep. Very first time we hit 20 viewers playing Darkest Dungeon, I will be giving away Ancestral Edition. Alright, we have to get some heals going on these two. Stun here would be amazing, but we're going to heal... He'll survive longer. Let's get the heal. Big time, Tom. Big boys. Ooh, big stun. We're going to remove him back just so he can set up another riposte.
Your mom said to say that I could have just one peanut butter square.
Get the damage debuff back on him. Oh boy!
In the a single
Oh
strike.
boy! Oh boy! Oh boy! So we gotta do a few things here. Can't stun him. I can try to stun him again in the first row. His resist is 70. I don't want to transform yet. I'm not needing it. Yeah, I knew coming up from underneath the water he was gonna get us. That gives us a free turn here. Yeah, Bounty Hunter Occultist, A-Bomb Arbalist. That's actually, I was looking, I couldn't remember the comp. I definitely want to use it because I mean, I know it's OP from watching it. Alright, so we gotta guard him. Have to re-guard him. Should have attacked. Didn't know they were gonna come up first like that. Heal needs to happen here. Heal needs to happen here. That's fine. Yeah, the bushes are... It's a waste of time to go after the bushes. Woo, big dodge from Adam versus Dog. Gotta heal himself. Oh, look at that stun resist. 70 again. Let's get the dot on him.
The ground quakes.
At least the blight hit him. Keep stacking those on him. That's the right person to hit. Woohoo! Oh, big crit from Lay Down Clown. Oh, Jesus. I think I got him. Yep. Big time crit heal.
A death.
Whew. That's a no joke croc. On level. This group's only 4s.
Foolish horrors.
Signs
Brought
of
low and
conscription.
driven into the mud.
Look at that for the Crusader. That's an amazingly good trinket for the Crusader. We are definitely taking that home. So, do your guys level up and gain XP? Yes. When you come back from a mission run, you get XP based on it. Like Tom's, it's you come back and get what's the name of the XP? It's I can't remember the actual word for it. Resolve. That's it. Resolve XP. This group is probably done now. They're gonna have to come home. The way this specific dungeon works is they will let me come right back where I am with a different group, and that's kind of what we have to do. This group has done well, but we need to get that stress needs to be healed before these guys are tested. Plus that mortality debuff that Clown has is not good news. So we're gonna go ahead. I didn't use the dog treats at all. I'm dumb. It's actually extensively based on the Lovecraft mythos. So we're gonna go ahead and investigate this. Bounty Hunter only. Plus 50 move, plus 35 bleed, plus 15 accuracy. Yeah, we're gonna take that home. That's awesome. Wow. That's a hell of a freaking trinket. Alright, so we are going to head out. Let's have a look at where we are here real quick. We wanted to finish the croc. I knew there was a croc coming, and I wanted to get it done with this group. We have an empty room here, and then a curio. So we can go to that next empty room. We scouted, so we shouldn't run into any problems. The bleeding should go away. Good. No, man. You could ask all the questions you want, Mork. There are at least three other Darkest Dungeon players in the chat. That Legend Tom is New Zealand's his first ever Xbox Game Master. He's an expert at this game. He can also answer your questions. Yeah, we want to spread this game, especially on Mixer, because it's a fantastic game. Alright, so we'll go home from here. This is a good place to come back to. Yep.
You cannot learn a thing you think you know.
So we're gonna go right back in and try to rotate two groups of blood-stricken heroes here. Yep, this month. The DLC is the 19th of June for PC. Consoles does not have a date yet. So this right here is what you're asking about, Resolve XP. So their levels go up at the end of the screen. They also pick up what are called quirks. So, Jesus. So, for instance, Adam vs. Dog won out only meditate in town for stress relief. That's actually really good for his melee skill. Eagle Eye's awesome. Virtue Chance I don't really care about. I'm not hoping it doesn't get to that point. So now here's the trick. Now that we have people that have the curse,
in time,
they will want to consume blood.
The tragic extent of my failings.
Yeah, there's a ton of different classes. We'll roll through them here real quick, just to give you an idea. So this is an abomination. Changes into a werewolf. That's the highwayman. That's what you would think like rogue class. The Houndmaster, probably the best vanilla class in the game. That is the Zero Cultist, because sometimes he heals for a lot and sometimes he screws you and heals you for 0, and he can also bleed you. He's in touch with he's like a dark sorcerer. That's the Jester, stress relieving character, has some bleed, has one really high powered crit move, but it's really hard to set up. Houndmaster, that's the Flagellant, probably the most OP class in the game.
Put the boom boom into
Hey,
my
Mads.
heart.
Flagellant's probably the most OP class in the game, but he's part of the Crimson Court DLC.
And don't fuck it up.
That's the Hellion, think Barbarian. Like, really hard-hitting frontliner Barbarian. Bounty Hunter. He's a utility kind of character. He can hit hard, but he can stun, he can move, he can bleed. Doesn't do anything great, but does a lot of things good. That's the Vestal. Standard Cleric, pretty much. Jester. Crusader, what you would think, Paladin. That's the Antiquarian. Squishy, good for mining money. That's the Man-at-Arms, again, another utility character. Sort of like a defender class, good at setting up his teammates, good at moving people around, excellent camping skills. That is the Shieldbreaker. She is another heavy hitter. She has the ability to break through essentially protection, which is damage reduction. She moves a lot, so you have to have characters that complement her in your composition. That's the Arbalist, backline ranged crossbowman, or woman in this case. The Plague Doctor throws the alchemist fire type flasks, like the Greek fire type flasks. Does a lot of blight and bleed, or not blight and bleed. He does a lot of blight, can do some bleed. You don't always get to choose, but some moves, for instance, what's one that I can guarantee you? So right here, this move over here on the Jester says forward 1. So when he uses it, it will move him forward 1 position by using it. Some say back, etc. What do we got? Plague Doctor, A-Bomb. That's the Grave Robber. Best crit skill in the game, but squishy. And you have to have the ability to move her back into position for her crit skill. She can only use it from ranks 2 and 3. Or sorry, 3 and 4. We're back around to the top. Yeah, it is crazy, crazy tactical. Composition of your team matters a lot. Composition with respect to the area they're going into matters a lot. Yep, that's what Tom just said too. Enemies have movement skills that shuffle your party, so you need to be able to respond to that as well. So having characters that have move skills that can quickly move them back to where they need to be, plus do something at the same time, is hugely beneficial when you get shuffled. 194,000 gold. Also, something else that's part of the DLC, part of Crimson Court DLC, is this is called districts. You can build buildings additionally in the hamlet. Like right now I have the Vintner built, which produces blood for us, and I have the bank built, which gives me 5% interest on the money. Okay, stop. I can only get so wet. You're welcome. Hopefully, hey man, we'll hang out tonight. We hit, like I said, we hit 20. We'll be giving away a copy. I'm sitting on a PC copy of the game. The PC requirements to play it are really low too. Like if you're gonna stream it, I mean, you can honestly stream it without a GPU. It's that lightweight. All right, but let's have a look at what we're gonna do next. We have to build a composition to go back in to the Baron. We're not taking this group because they need to stress heal for starters. So we're going to try to take a little bit of a higher powered group now. So that means we're going to need to take Mango as our healer in the back row. Oh, that's right, because she won't serve with an A-bomb. Let me get this part. I wish there was a thing on console to clear out the party. So that also, for instance, that abomination is possessed in the eyes of the church, so the holy characters will not go out with him. Definitely want Matt too. Do I want to put music in there? Where am I sitting on Houndmaster? Chris should be ready to go. He's in that A-team group. I think he's gonna go. I'm playing on what's called Radiant difficulty, which is the easiest because this is my learning run. So I'm able to take overpowered characters into a dungeon level below them. But if this was normal, I could not take these 6s and 5s into this 3-4 dungeon. Yeah, let's give that trinket a try. Let's give Perm a try up front. Yeah, really, this is the easiest difficulty. There are people that run this game on what's called torchless Blood Moon, which is Blood Moon's the hardest difficulty in the game, including the Crimson Court DLC, and they don't use the torch. And a torch is a mechanic outside the Crimson Court, which dictates difficulty. The higher your torch is, the easier the monsters are, the less treasure you find, and the less they critical. Yeah. Sorry, Super Dude, but welcome in, my friend. So what we have to do now is we have to set these guys up for their trinkets. Trinkets are another mechanic. So I'll sort these guys by activity. And first thing we're going to do is open up Perm, and then we're going to open up the trinket menu, and we're going to hold and unequip trinkets from all of our heroes. That way we have all of our trinkets here, and then we're going to sort this list by class. So the one thing I picked up was this. Plus 20 healing, plus 20 stress heal, which means I'm going to give him his stress ability.
Another soul battered and broken, cast aside like a spent torch.
I don't think we're going to stun too much. That plus prot is awesome. Minus the crit, not a huge deal. It's only -1. Plus 15 to melee damage. Plus minus 50% to healing, which would effectively nerf what we have going on here. This is Holy Orders. Virtue Chance is awesome. Minus 20 stress is awesome. The bleed and blight resist is bad, especially in the court. We're already going to get blood a lot, so I'm not going to use that. I think I'm going to go here, use a Defender Seal. So next up is Matt. This is a little bit easier.
Life is a garden. One's hands must get dirty. One must dig it.
Shameful Locket for the Highwayman, plus 10 accuracy, plus 3% crit, plus 15% stress. The accuracy and the crit are awesome. The stress, I have 2 answers for that, so I'm thinking that's okay. So I always build my Highwayman for dodge. You need to look at that real quick. Yeah, the stun resist isn't a big deal. I want to give him the Ancestor's Coat. The 10% stress, again, I have answers for stress. And then the Vestal. We want her to be able to heal a ton. So give her a healing trinket, and then we're going to look at her Chalice real quick. We did pick up, I don't care about Virtue. Don't care about that. We'd like another trinket that gives her some more healing. We're not going against Eldritch. That's awesome, actually. The 30% stun skill versus Bloodsuckers is pretty sweet. Oh, I know what I need to do with Matt. Now, we need to get something. The protection ring is usually what we do here. Let's go back to Matt real quick. I know what I want to do with him. I don't want to give him that high omen trinket. I want to give him the Mercury. This. Plus 25% damage versus bloodsuckers. Yes, please. There we go. Alright, so they're set up. We're going to back out now and go and have a look at skills and make sure everyone's upgraded all the way. So, the Crusader needs done. Stunning Blow, we want... Holy Lance, we're not going to use this run because it's just not the comp for it. We do want his stress heal. Matt is going to need Point Blank, Riposte, Open Vein. And even though I'm not running into a bunch of stealthy guys right now, we're going to put that up because that's the other skill I'm taking. Chris is done. Mango needs her skills up. Back out. We'll make sure we get these guys set up right. So Permanite is going to drop Holy Lance with a stress heal. Minus 10 stress is awesome off that. Matt, we're going to keep him set up the way he is. Chris is set up the way we want him. Mango is set up the way we want her. Okay. Now let's go into the blacksmith and make sure their weapons are upgraded. Permanite needs upgrades. Good. Get her mace all the way up. And like everything in the game, these need to be upgraded as well. Not willing to take the cost down yet. We just spent 40,000 gold upgrading people. We can go have a look at the coach. We did rescue this level 3 Houndmaster during the last run. Let's go ahead and grab him because level 3 Houndmaster is going to save us money even if we don't use him right away. Put him in there.
A lawman and his faithful beast. A bond forged by battle and
It is
bloodshed.
Dr. Death. Perm stream's amazing. Let's have a look at the cart real quick and see if there's anything we want. Nope. 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 Alright, you guys ready to go? We're going back into Crimson Court. Right back in, trying to find the Baron. Oh, we don't have any invites. We have to go out and kill other things. Shit. That's right. Alright, Tom. We'll be here when we get back. Horde. Oh, God, no. Not a Shrieker. What'd they take? This is a level 6 group. We could go do something medium with these guys. 100% of room battles. Houndmaster Collar is not awesome. I mean, the dodge is awesome, but the damage is just the opposite of what you want a Houndmaster doing. The Warrens, we do that, these guys can get sick. Oh, speaking of that, crap, these guys picked up, the last group picked up some bad stuff. Let's go have a look at them real quick. We want to get this stuff cleaned off of them if possible. Let's order these guys by activity again. They were in the 4s. Who was it? It was Adam versus Dog. That's fine. We want to get rid of... No, he's okay. Sask, there was something we want to get rid of. Yeah, the Yips. And... Manslayer we're going to lock in. Worth it. So we don't want to put anyone else in here who doesn't have the curse because it can be transferred in here. So that leaves that Legend Tom, who has plus 10% stress. Let's get rid of that. And no, Fated is actually pretty awesome. Chance to turn any miss into a hit. Let's keep Fated. Another 17 grand. Bye. Ugh, inexpensive. But we have to clean those guys up. Alright, so let's go and do, because we have to find an invite, and this is going to be uniquely different now for all of the dungeons we've done so far. And I don't need another heal trinket. Yep, spending all the money. This is not a Blight team either. Cove. We could go into Swine Prince God, he's gonna be susceptible to... God, what is he susceptible to? Stuns and blights, I think. Let me look. I'm gonna look because I've seen it done so many times, I just can't remember it. Let me look it up on my phone really quick. Let's see what he's weak to. Cheating! Yep, we're definitely cheating. Oh, it's just like I said, bleeding blight. Okay. Let's build a team for this then. I was right. I was verifying. We gotta order these guys by. Well, let's just take out the team. No, because those guys have trinkets equipped now. So who was that? We had a team built. That was. Yep. It was permanent up front. Oh, we gotta be on a different mission. God. The Siren. I don't have debuffs built. No. That is pretty awesome. We might go for that. 90% of rooms. No blight skills, though. Stay out of there. One Hag Witch. We could probably get that done. No, let's just keep it safe for now. We're trying to get into court, not get everybody killed. Mango is in this group. And Chris. Let's just take the group out we had built. Trinkets are equipped. Back it up, let's provision. We need to get an invite, what we're trying to do. Oh crap, there's a shortage of food. And torches. It's gonna be a tight run, that's for sure. Let's grab one key. Well, we have 18 blood. That's pretty awesome, actually. Alright, here goes nothing, sports fans. But yeah, the monster to get me for cheating. Yeah, if you guys, like I said, there is a thing as well I posted in Discord. I partnered with Humble today. Well, in the past week, I partnered with Humble. I publicized it today. The reason I did it is because, one, I get codes for $12 a month, which I'm going to give away. I mean, most of the games are like games I won't play. But the other part is,
corruption has soaked the soil.
It helps me
all good
if you buy
life
through
from these
Humble. It
groves.
donates to my Humble. It
Let us
donates to
burn
the National
out
Kidney
this
Society
evil.
or Association, and no, National Kidney Foundation, which is actually something I care about a lot. 100% of room battles. So let's go to the left here and see what we find. A torch. Yeah, we'll take that. That puts us in a little better position. We need to find food. Jesus, that's a horrible composition. Get her dead. Just get her out of the equation.
Even the aged oak will fall to the tempest's winds.
See if we can stun this guy. Just how we drew it up. We're in good shape here. Let's go ahead and see if we can just judge him out.
Prodigious size alone does not dissuade the sharpened blade.
Take all the things right now until we know what we need. Anyway, guys, I know Friday's not my normal night. Thanks for being here. We can answer that stealth for a change. Yeah, resist the debuff, but both of them are marked. So she's now unmasked. Let's see here. I'd like to get... Ooh. Yep. Hopefully you're having fun, man. Good dodge by Matt. Now these guys will always go after these marked targets. Well, not always. Like, not most of the time we'll go after the marked people. Get rid of this dude. I should bleed him out. Let's riposte her. That's a stress. Not a big deal. Okay, let's see if you can judge her out. Nope. And she's wasting those crit heals though, isn't she?
The slow death. Unforeseen. Unforgiving. Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
Why did he not riposte that at all? We have an answer for her in the back, so let's bleed him.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Focus on healing up Perm here. Big time crit.
Devastating blow.
Alright, so let's do some stress healing because we're going to try to stretch this out for some heals. Two people who needed it. The riposte is probably going to kill him. Either one of these will kill him, so we'll just do it.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
That's what he is. I'll take the citrine for now. Get rid of it here in a minute or two. Alright, so let's keep going. We have to get room battles done.
Nature herself, a victim to the spreading
Try running
corruption.
up shovels.
Malformed.
Let's put you back where you
misintent.
belong. So the vessel's first job next time up will be to heal Perm, even though he can heal himself. Oh, bad doggies. He's bled. Oh, let's try to get rid of one of them here.
Destroyed.
Usually the dogs are fast. You go first. 2 bleeders now. Any bandages for him? Yes, we do.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Ouch.
Decimated.
Ralphie didn't like that dog.
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious
We are
killer.
gonna have to check this because we need food. Perfect.
If only treasure could staunch the flow of otherworldly corruption.
More doggies. That'll kill him. 2 down.
Obliterated. A death by inches.
And hopefully it says perma for the kill shot there in the front one. Good dodge. Ah, Mango. Good bleed resist. Kill him.
Eradicated.
Welcome back, Mork.
Annihilated.
We are back in the normal areas of the game right now, in search of an invitation. Get back into the Crimson Court.
Glittering gold.
Because we left.
Trinkets and baubles.
Take that for now. We'll probably get rid of it.
Paid for
So this
in
is a
blood.
100% room battles, which means we have to go in each one of the big squares and clear it out and make sure there's no fight in them. So we're backtracking back to the beginning of the dungeon now, because the dungeons are not in a straight line. And we have those 1, 2, 3, 4 rooms left. This is a short dungeon. We have not run into any bloodsuckers yet, but we are equipped to fight them if we find them, because we are hunting them. Stress is actually in good control right now. You ever watch Adventure Time? No, I do not. I'm old, man. I can watch like 1 cartoon and 2 TV shows. Mango. So that right there was a quirk coming up. She, I believe, has a lust for money. That's a hunger proc. Any unexplored square can proc hunger. Yep, definitely. I just don't know it. I mean, I know like the characters to look at them, but I don't know anything about the show. But fighting that hallway, it's a good scout. Get the torch back up. That's what we run into here. Bugs. Now this might look innocent, but these guys confer disease if they hit you. There's a chance.
Back to the pit.
So don't want them to hit us if possible. Let's get that one good. A chance to wipe them here if we get the next 2 attacks first. Nope, not gonna happen. The empty gray squares, they could be anything. If it has a checkbox, it means we've completed everything in that room. And like this one here, that is just an empty room. Even though I hate to do this, let's make sure they only get 1 attack.
Executed with impunity.
It's a waste, but... And there it is. Now they're all dead. The riposte is awesome.
Seize this momentum. Push on to the task's end.
Heirlooms. Take the deeds. Deeds, crests, busts, and portraits are heirlooms, and they're required for upgrades. So we're gonna have to backtrack once here unless we get a scout, which we're not gonna get. So I said something about it, so we have to go to both rooms. Another hunger proc. How we doing on food? Well, we're fine. We have 3 hunger procs left. Dodge. And that torch get really low. 13 left. We can keep the torch high. Perma Noob is a kleptomaniac. That's why he looted that one. If you scout them. So if the hallway is scouted, the trap will appear, and then you can basically roll this disarm trap. And each character has down on the bottom right of the screen, you'll see trap. It's purple. There's a percentage next to it. So like Chris would guarantee a trap disarm right now if we see it. But the hallway we just came down was not scouted, and scouting is also a chance. So you'll see, where's it at? It's not here. It's overall for the party, different characters have a scout ability, and then there's a random chance for it, and trinkets can increase the yeah, there's a lot of depth. Like I say this a lot. Like I watch That Legend Tom. He streams Thursday mornings in the US for 2 to 3 hours Darkest Dungeon. That's how I got started on this game. And then after I'm done tonight, I will watch probably another 5 or 6 hours of this game from different expert streamers I know, just to learn more. It's just what I do now, because I'm completely addicted to it. So it all starts with Tom. Blame Tom. No, don't touch that, Chris. I think Tom stepped away. He said he had to go get something for a recipe. I think he's cooking. But when he comes back and says something, I'm trying to remember to ask him. He does not, on his stream, play on torchless. See, that's we were surprised there because of the low torchlight. Yep, there you go. So now we have to reposition everybody, but at the same time, we don't want to lose. We don't want to reposition to lose attacks, because that lady right there is bad news. The Crusader in the back, in the third row, he can do almost nothing from there. She needs to move. So that'll move him forward 1. And he can get her. All he can do from here is heal. So let's do that. And he heals stress with that. We have to keep moving the Vestal back. Now see, he's also in a bad spot. So let's do this. Putting the Vestal back up front. This will move him in front of her. Hit exclamation point pledge to go into the cube. should work. Is that not on? Did it get turned off? I think I might have... No, it's there. Oh, you gotta be a regular. No, you gotta be here 5 hours. That's the trick. I have it set to regs only. Like, why ain't it working? Well, we got somebody who do it, because the only two people in the queue right now are Mads and Dr. Death, and they've re-queued expecting their death. Almost daily. Let's move her back one more. Her moves up one now, putting her in the back row. And we're almost in a calm position where we can fight normally. Let's kill him. That hurts us with the Houndmaster, though. Should not have done that. She might be able to kill him. No! That doesn't help. Let's move him back. No. You know what? He's gonna be dead, so let's just guard the healer. And get riposted and killed here. Yep.
Reeling, about to break.
Put back on the chat.
Success so clearly in view.
Yeah, the regular
Or is
thing,
it
and my
merely
thing with
a
regulars in
trick
general,
of
is
the
it's a
light?
5 hour thing. It's basically hang out long enough so that we get to know you. But, I mean, you're here. I've seen you here a bunch of times. It's basically protection from the juice boxers. So you're where we want you. Don't move. I want you here. Now you here. If someone comes in here and acts stupid, we have a command that's juice, and it's funny. Zero tolerance policy for dumb kids, because it's an 18+ stream all the time. Oh yeah, that's right, yeah. Whenever work permits it. She streams, I'm always in Permanite stream during the day, or Permanoob stream during the day, because I'm a mod there. And when he ends, I go to Nedge's for a while, because she's awesome. That bleeder probably needs to go bye-bye.
Let the organ notes ring out from the Abbey. The sisters are gathering.
There it is. Hopefully you heard it that time. Let's get rid of... It's the truth. Let's see if we can get rid of it. Yep, let's go there. Let's try to stress heal a little bit, so we can come out of this pretty clean. Once we get these guys down a little bit. So one of the sport dudes down.
Singular strike.
Yeah, everyone, and that's the way we want it. It's a standard. Just kind of enforce a standard of expectations, and people have fun around that standard. Ouch!
Such a terrible assault cannot be left
That's not good
unanswered.
news. Alright, so he's gonna heal himself. No, gonna go after the bleeder. Now he'll heal himself next turn, because he can't hit the back row guy anyway. Okie dokie, we'll be here. Let's heal him with Nedge, or Mango. Nedge is not here. Let's stress heal with Chris. Perfect, they all grab 7 stress heal. And let's try to bleed him big time.
Decisive pummeling.
I don't ever say anything bad about her. Let's just keep doing that. Oof. Blake's not good. And the resisted the disease though. Let's go after him. That maybe puts him. Nope, he won't bleed out from that. Try to get him here though. Now he will bleed out. Send you after that guy. That bleed will kill him. Move the other dude forward. No diseases. All right, so let's get some stress healed here. Definitely up front. 12 stress heal off a freaking Crusader. That's amazing. Is there a morale kind of effect? Yeah, so you see the white dots under the health bars? That's stress. If that value reaches 100 or that bar fills, they become tested. And usually they fail that test and take on a very, very bad trait, like selfish or hopeless, and it makes the character start acting on their own and refusing healing and all kinds of bad stuff. If they fill the bar a second time, they start having heart attacks. Yeah, stress naturally heals itself in town. You can accelerate it by going to the Abbey or the Tavern, the pub. And characters like the Houndsmaster, the Crusader, the Jester have abilities to heal it in the dungeon as well as camping. To heal him. Plus, like a critical stress heal there would have given a stress debuff.
Tales of our endeavors, how
Thank you for the host,
liver
Nedge.
taken.
A critical heal there would have given Permanite a stress debuff. There's a Dustin shout out. We should probably kill him here. We're good. Stress is good. We can run this group right back out if we need to.
A victory. Perhaps a turning point.
Take the deeds over the shovels we no longer need, and we'll take the obsidian. When's the last time I grabbed obsidian in a dungeon? And that... No, we're good. We don't need it. We don't need a brisket. Come out. No bloodsuckers have been run into. I have a funny feeling we're going to have to go back into the ruins, which is fine. It's a good team for that too. But we're going to run them right back out the door because they did really well there. We'll do one more dungeon. Hit an hour, but it's been kind of slow paced. We'll do one more dungeon, and then we'll take a break. Herman Knight got a disease. That's not horrible, because he's not going to come close to Virtue. You can run him out the door with that, but we're going to have to fix that at some point. Plus 2 speed's good. Quick draw's awesome. Alright. Actually, you know what? Because we're going to probably do a medium dungeon. I have a bad knee, which is why I take breaks on the hour. So I am going to take that break now. Let's see what the week 56 says. Under what effective treatment? Yips is gone. Quirk remove nervous is gone. So we're good on those fixes. The sanitarium. All right. So here's what's going to happen. 3 to 5 minute break. Come back right to it again. We're going to run probably into the ruins looking for an invitation. How are the resolve level ups handled? Do you get like a selection of new abilities? No. The resolves simply increase stats. So like your attack will go up, your abilities will go up if you upgrade them, because as you level up resolve, the next level of the ability or the weapon or the armor becomes available in the guild or the blacksmith respectively. All right, but I'll be right back. Grab a drink, go to the bathroom, walk around. Definitely walk around. You guys have been sitting for a while. Do the same. Be back in 3 to 5. Okay, dokie, we back. Hey, Mork was asking if you play on Torchless earlier. Also, is Dustin back? Because I remember now during the countdown that he said he needed help, and I didn't follow up on that. So we're gonna send these guys right back out. Perm has a disease we can live with. That is the Occultist Cauldron. It's not an amazing trinket, but again, we're in search of an invite, and we need to get one. So we're gonna go in the ruins in search of one on an easier difficulty. Yeah, but what was the question, Dustin? I mean, oh, drop it in drop it in Discord. But you're playing tomorrow, right? You're playing Darkest Dungeon tomorrow. Let's get set up here. You have a big mess on your hands. Oh, Nagellan gets hit, loses 15 tributes. Let's see, Chris again. Actually, we could probably bring... No, we don't want to bring him because he'll contaminate everybody. We have that level 3 Houndmaster sitting there. So speaking of that, we have a Houndmaster sitting here, and we have a person asking to be part of the naming system here. So let's do that now while we're thinking about it. Mork, you get to be the new Houndmaster. Okay. I-L-I-M-U. Houndmaster's a good class. That's... You want to see one of those barbarian chicks? You will. Let's put it that way. I kind of save my Hellions for something important. I mean, we could take a Hellion, but the Hellion doesn't mesh well comp-wise with a riposte-based Highwayman. But you'll definitely see one. We'll definitely get to one. As soon as we get an invitation, we'll definitely get to one. Third was... Man, I don't want to do that to... I mean, we could carry the new Houndmaster through it, I think. Put him in the game, coach. He's ready to play. Mork getting a shot. We need to get... No, Casters needs to stay right where she is because that group needs to stay at 4 together. So we'll put Mango back in. Let's go ahead and take the trinkets off of Chris. I'm going to give them to Mork. Nope, we're good there. Come back down. There we go. Thank you, game. Alright. And let's put you back in the party. How about that? And we have that... We have a brown-haired Houndmaster already. No blonde, we got a brown hair. So you're the redhead now. Should just make ulti that guy, huh? And we're going to go to that one, which is Veteran level 3. Gather 3 Holy Relics, which is going to crimp our inventory a little bit.
What?
Yep.
No, I don't want to see your Pog collection.
Try to get another Houndmaster up. Your buttons here on the left, they're just spark spenders, right? All the buttons are spark spenders, but they're also linked to an array. So they play random sounds that are contextual to what it says on the button. Take 4 shovels, 1 key, bunch of torches. Oh, that's 4 more than I wanted. God damn it. 1 button press to redo all that.
Life is a garden. One's hands must get dirty. One must dig it.
That's right. One must dig it. One key. We're not going to need the rest of this stuff. Keys in case we find a secret door. And that'll really crimp the inventory if we do that. We're good to go. Let's go. back into the dungeons we go, into the ruins. Actually looking for bloodsuckers so that we can get an invitation back into the Baron's court. Infestation will grow as we keep going, and the likelihood of running into the gatekeeper, which is who we need to find and kill quickly to get the invitation, will go up.
There is power in symbols.
Oh god, look at this hell of a dungeon.
And give comfort to the masses.
Quest location there, curio there, curio there, quest location. So we definitely have to go down the right hallway to get to that. This is a horrible dungeon. But we got the rookie Houndmaster in here. Don't touch that thing, I swear to God. I'll... Do I have line of sight 2 squares ahead? Not really. I can see, like, the icons that are lit up right now are because we actually got a critical scout to start the game, or to start the dungeon. We want him dead first if possible. He is stonework. See if we get him with Nedge or Mango right off the bat. Just used to calling the Vestal Nedge.
A faint hope blossoms.
And let's go after that guy. Dodge again. See if we can kill you.
Decimated.
So corpses are a thing too. You actually have to either wait for them to disappear, dot them, or actually attack them.
Their formation is
What happened to Cass? She is the level 4 Vestal.
Offensive.
So all of the Vestals moved up when Ash became Antiquarian. I basically just renamed them up. Alright, this is an empty room. Cass messing with the sodomy stick, yep. So this right here is one of the quest items. Just pick it up. We have to carry it, which is a pain in the ass, and it also does not stack, which is a pain in the ass. We'll have to carry that around, taking up an inventory spot. Also, as your inventory goes up, the guy who's not going to be named, there's a trap right there. You were asking about them before. Traps, there's one on the ground right there, highlighted in red. And let's have a look at who's got the best traps. Highwayman at 90, so we'll go here and have him disarm it. There we go. Our quotes are priceless. Some of them really are. Like how much man mask can that guy take? That spearman's a problem, so is the back guy. But we're out of position, I didn't move back, so let's get you gone.
Destroyed.
Let's actually try to stun him. I don't think we can get him this round. See ya, Dustin. Have a good night. Enjoy your weekend. If I don't talk to you tomorrow.
Must dig it.
Give Dustin a follow too, by the way. Great streamer. Weekday mornings at 7:30 Eastern time, and weekends around 10:30, 11 Eastern time. Thursday nights right after BOCW. Didn't stun him, so let's see if we can knock him out. Nope. Oh, he's eating my breakfast with Dustin. I can do nothing here except go after the front guy. So let's see if we can stun him out. That front dude has protection and will move you around.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
That won't bleed him, but stun is probably going to be high resist now, 85, so let's just do damage to him. We'll point blank him next round. They'll get 2 attacks in here. Well, hopefully the Highwayman comes up first. He does. That guard goes bye-bye.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
I like the Crusader Vestal combo right now because she needs a heal. But if she's gonna heal her, no, she's gonna go after him and just not take more damage. If she had been able to do damage and a turn would have occurred later, the Crusader could have healed her.
Confidence is a slow and
Take
insidious
that,
killer.
take that. Another great scout. One quest item in the books already. That is quest location. Sweet. So we can go there and we can backtrack because we know the other quest location's right here. That's actually awesome. They're really close to the start. So we'll take the crests over the extra torches that we know we're not going to need now. And I'm not going to need the dog treats. Oh, it just stacked them. Never mind. Let's burn torches back to the highlights.
As the light
take the
gains
extras.
purchase, spirits are lifted,
And here we go.
and purpose is made clear.
Zoom this back out. We're heading this way for the next quest room. And I'm gonna wait for all you guys. I'm up at 4:45 every morning. Have any holy water? We do. All the curios. That's gonna be worth money. That is worth 250 each. That's worth stacking for now. All the curios take different items to interact with. Some of them, if you interact with them with the right item, it's even worse. You have to kind of learn them.
Even the cold stone seems bent on preventing passage.
Yep. Doc's on his way home then. Wow. This is easy. The easy dungeon. Alright, so now we have to take
Wealth
that
beyond
and we're going to
measure.
replace...
Awarded to the brave
food.
and the foolhardy alike.
She'll eat one of it. And I think we're good everywhere else. Yep. Close it out. Now the question becomes, do we feel confident enough to keep going through the dungeon and exploring, which will trigger more fights and potentially get us the gate? Yeah, see, I think the same. I think we keep going. We clear this out, potentially get a secret room. There's a pretty good chance of a secret room in a medium-sized dungeon. We have a camp if we need it. We're in great shape. So let's head up and keep exploring. It's a long backtrack, but... unless that starts happening. Don't know what's in here. Hey, look! Bloodsuckers. But not the one we're looking for. This isn't awesome. Let's get rid of this dude first. Holy, oh my god! We cannot hit the back row with the Crusader. See if we can get him. This, yes. This game is definitely worth 35 bucks. 35 will get you the entire edition, the Ancestral Edition, which includes the Crimson Court.
Welcome to the party.
Thanks for the follow, Graphite. That's a clever way of saying it. Graphite, thanks for the follow. Welcome in, Darkest Dungeon. Yes, this game is worth 35. It was actually on sale like 2 weeks ago for 24 for the whole version. But if we get to 20 viewers, we will be giving away a copy of the Ancestral Edition on PC. The first time we do that on a Darkest Dungeon stream, I will be giving away to regulars. Regulars is at 5 hours watched. So, what are we doing here? We still can't hit her. We cannot hit the Chevalier with the Crusader, so we're going to try to get one of these guys gone. Big time. Now, these guys can all confer the curse, which is not awesome. I don't have any blood on me. That would radically change what we're doing in this dungeon. Let's get rid of you. No, that wasn't enough. Oh, I didn't do any of your skills, Mork. I didn't change them out. Let's change them out after this.
The ground quakes.
Mango gonna have to heal him right now. Big time crit, 22.
Is knit.
Well, Graphite, you got a couple players in the chat. What's up, Roadkill? Are there any classes that do damage to multiple enemies? Yeah, you can. The Houndmaster can. They're definitely AoE attacks. It's not set up for that.
Annihilated.
But the Houndmaster has one that can bleed across all 4 ranks at the same time if they all hit. That will not kill her. This one right here, Hound's Harry. See how it's 4 yellow dots on the left? Means it can be used from any rank. 4 red dots on the right means it can hit all of those ranks at the same time because there's a line between them. I work on a smoke break. Well, thanks for tuning in, dude. Yeah, always happy to ask questions or answer questions because I was in that boat when I started playing. She's bleeding too, so we're gonna have her heal herself. No, we can probably get out of this fight right now, and I don't want to be cursed. Let's do that way. Murder that ungodly thing. Morg's like, what the hell is that? We don't need dog treats.
Triumphant
I
pride
want the
precipitates
deeds
a dizzying
over the
fall.
citrine for sure.
Nice moves.
I'm not willing to give up my key yet, so we're going to drop the rest of this stuff, and then we're going to go and double check your skills real quick. So you have all the skills, because you came off the cart at 3, you have all the skills at level 4. We don't need Target Whistle right now, we definitely want that. We don't need Hound's Harry, and we want the Guard. Those are the skills I usually run base with the Houndmaster. Is your inventory shared among the party? Yes. So this inventory is it. All you're going to get. On PC, there are mods that would allow these 2 crosses to stack, allow these 2 stacks of gold to stack, allow these 2 torches to stack, allow these food piles to stack. I think that mod specifically breaks the game, unless it's included in Darkest Dungeon, which is a mod pack there, and then it's designed for that. But otherwise, I think it's cheating to use that mod, just because you have to make decisions. It's part of the game. Prioritizing what you will and will not use. Can I please use a torch? Thank you. Not touching that without holy water. Let's put Matt back where he belongs and keep going. I mean, there's some games I'll mod, like Skyrim and stuff, but this game is balanced very specifically, and it tells you right when you start playing it, this is a shitty experience. Like, be ready for the pain. I think by nerfing it down, like Radiant's there, and I'm playing on Radiant right now with intentions to replay it on higher difficulty, but by nerfing it down further, you're taking the flavor out of the game, in my opinion. But at the end of the day, it's still your game. You do what you want with it. It's just kind of how I feel about it personally. I won't mod the game any further to make it easier. Plus, I'm playing this on Switch to remove that temptation. Let's heal... Let's heal her. Houndmaster can heal himself. Yes, I was, Nedge. Did you enjoy that today? That game is amazing. I have not finished it. Yeah, it's something. The way it goes into mental illness, and it's an intelligent person's game. Let's put it that way. It is an academics game. Is a politically correct way to say it. This is a bad comp. Oh wow. Let's try to get rid of these dudes first. We're gonna have to try to stun him up front.
You will endure this loss and learn from it.
Yeah. So not for me. I didn't mean it like that. It requires a lot of mental thought. I mean, it's gonna try you mentally playing Senua. It's a great game, but it's definitely gonna put the spurs to you mentally. I know, but I said it, and I hate saying shit like that, so I tried to clarify it. I wasn't saying anybody's too dumb to play it. I was just saying it's not Far Cry. This dude's got a 70% stun resist, but we're not going to kill him this round, and this is really our best move, apart from healing the Houndmaster. So we're going to try to stun him. Well, Mork, be prepared for that when you start this. This game is definitely a struggle at first. The point blank will do significant damage to him, but he does have 33 prot, so this is going to get mitigated a little bit. 11 is still good, but it does push him out of the Crusader's range, which we did not really want to have happen. So we'll try to... I don't think we can stun him again. 220 stun resist on that corpse, 110 on him. So we're just going to try to do damage to him. 3 better than nothing. Yep. Let's try to clear a corpse out of here so we can put the Bone Commander back in range. He hasn't tried to stun us yet. This dude has a group stun. He hasn't tried to use it yet. We're not going to be able to bleed him. Heal from Mango, so we'll go back at him. I talk through my mental process out loud more and more as I play this now. I try to. You'll understand why I make the moves I make. That sets your cost back up. Yeah, Dark Souls, the difference about Dark Souls is that game is a pattern that's the same every time, pretty much. You know where each enemy is, you know where all the rings are. So it kind of loses its flair after like 2 or 3 runs. This game is different in that regard, where the quirks on characters, the dungeons are procedural. The only thing that'll be the same every time is the Crimson Court map. And those maps are huge. And even within that map, the situations will be different. Big damage from Permanite. That's pretty much what it is, Ned. It's figuring out how to outsmart this very specific static mechanics that they've put into it. That is a pretty good way to summarize it. We need to hold on to those torches because we're going to backtrack a ton. Same with the food. We don't want to give up the D's, so we'll give up the Jade. And let's open that up. We have a Beast Slayer's ring, so we don't need that. We'll take the food.
Carried home.
It'd be great to have a second one for the Warrens, but I am an XCOM fan, to a degree. If you ask me to play a 3D tactics game versus a 2D tactics game like this one, I'll take the 2D tactics game. I just prefer it. I do like playing the 3D tactics game, but I don't have the longevity for them like I do for something like this. Let's move you where you're supposed to go. Need a sticky on my screen that says, reform your comp. I watch a guy named Charlie Pryor on Twitch play XCOM. I kind of get my fix for that. And it reminds me, it's punishing like this is. There's a lot of comparisons. Yep. There's a lot of comparisons made between XCOM 2 and Darkest Dungeon. And the difficulty's similar. I would say Darkest Dungeon's harder. But XCOM 2 is fun to watch. I mean, it's kind of like the Shadowrun sort of world, which I'm not in love with. If you're gonna be futuristic, kind of like space future, Star Trek, Star Wars type stuff, more than I like the Shadowrun type stuff. All right, Roadkill, thanks for hanging out, man. Appreciate you being here. Probably catch you tomorrow in Dustin stream unless you pop back in tonight. Good luck at work. Hopefully you get out soon. A lot of backtracking, but the mechanic for torches, I say this every stream, is each square that you've already explored only takes 1 off that torch. So as we move up 1 square, that should go to 86, and then 85. The unexplored squares take significantly more torch off. Backtracking all the way. We still have to get the dungeon done. We haven't gotten the 3rd holy relic yet, which means we're gonna have to make another What's the torch? That's the torch. Radiant light, 78. 76 and above is radiant. Then it gets to like shadowy and dark. We get a plus to dodge, a plus to scouting, and monsters have a chance of being surprised. We critical less, we get less treasure. Monsters do less damage to us. Maybe I explained it earlier, but no big deal. Explain it again. Torch is important. That's the whole torchless run. So torchless runs, people will snuff the torch all the way down to 0. Yeah, the longer you walk, the torch dims, which is why you need to carry torches to burn the torch back up. Except in Crimson Court, torches have a different, So see, now it's dim light. We take more stress, our dodge is down, our scouting's down, and monsters are less surprised. A bajillion mechanics, man. A lot of mechanics. So now we're going into the unexplored section. Next week, scouted this way earlier. Don't touch that, please. Let the torch go down. We have a trap coming up here. That's going to be mats to disarm. Yes, you definitely, if you, like, even if it's the last blow, like, if you fight the whole fight at Radiant Light and then snuff the torch before the final blow, the game will award you Dark Treasure. But if you get in that habit, you better have the torches to bring it back up if you intend to play back on Radiant. The music actually changes too as the torch goes down. That's our last quest item. It'll say we can leave. We're not leaving yet. Decision time. Busts are more valuable than crests to me right now. I want to take the gold. We can stay or go back. We're going to stay and finish exploring. We have another trap up here. Cool, we'll be here, man. Planning on going to for at least another 90 minutes. I want to get back in the court. We're going to need to get that invite. Now we're at dark, so we take a lot more stress. Monster accuracy and damage goes up. Heroes get surprised. Our loot goes up, and monsters, they can be surprised, but probably not much. So as we creep up on this room, I'm going to pump the torch back up. Now we have 7 torches left for a whole lot of rooms. Probably have to let that get a little shadowy. Because we've got a full pack, and that can mean bad things. This is a horrible comp. Both of those guys up front can guard both of the guys in the back. So we actually want to prevent that from happening. And let the damage dealers go after the back row guys. And get any of them. So we'll have the Crusader try to stun the other up front guy. Big dodge. Houndmaster's built for dodge. I generally build him that way. Riposte there. He didn't guard. So his turn's over. It would be a waste to stun him now. So let's go ahead and do damage to him. I can kill the back row guy right now. I'm going to. The chance to take him out first. Let's do that. Nope. Prot's still too high. We're going to go ahead and heal the Houndmaster. Get Morka heal. And then hopefully Perm can finish this guy. The idea is if you can get the kill in the round, you want to take the extra attack away. There are situations where that's not true, but generally speaking, that's the thought process I go through. So, Perm, taking some damage. Hit some back. Point blank to reset him. I really don't want to waste that move there. I want to put it there for the next round, and hopefully Perm can take him out, but I don't think he's going to. 8 HP he might. Ah, there's the shield. That's what I was waiting to see happen. Not enough. Prot took it down. So Duelist advance back. Nope, let's go through him because he's shielded. It does put the archer in a position where the Crusader can get to him. Get him, Ralphie. The riposte will come here, kills him. So take that money.
This expedition at least promises success.
That is a sarcophagus that is open. 750. We'll take that. We're just gonna do a loop here. A spider in the back can blight, and like I said earlier, the grubs up front, the maggots, they can cause disease. So let's get one of them gone now.
Another one falls.
The heal. Poor Matt.
Compassion is a rarity in the fevered pitch of
And I'm actually going to take that spider out. Oh, Ralphie, you got to get the spider, Pooch. Come on.
Be gone, fiend.
Madness, our old friend.
Just resisted the stun. Yeah. Alrighty. Nothing negative out of that fight. Not taking that citrine. We'll keep going.
So
do not touch books. Ever, ever,
or
ever.
Is it merely a trick of the light?
Dim light, we're okay. We can fight this next fight at dim light if we need to. Do want to get Matt back into his position. Set up riposte. If this is a fight, we'll fight at dim. 2 stressors in the back, a bleeder and a protection guy. Go right at the stressors. The goblin guy's pretty much guaranteed to throw a stress attack. We still have a camp to make as well. Get rid of you. Thank you very much, Ralphie.
Obliterated.
Let's see if we can stun her.
A powerful blow.
These are like the intro enemies right here. These guys, these all are in apprentice level dungeons. Ooh, that's a big hit on Matt. Alright, so let's see if we can stun on him. Boom. Kind of a wasted stun, but you don't know what order they're going to come up in. Let's go right back after her. Bam.
A singular strike.
Ralphie did not like her. I don't think stunning him is really a great option. 45%. Actually, it's better than a coin flip, but Matt needs a heal. But I can also heal him with Perm. And then Matt riposte. Yeah, let's do it that way. Let's go here. Let's try to stun him. Let's get the heal on Matt from here. 3's better than nothing. Also a stress heal from the Crusader. Let him set it riposte up, and then we'll let Mango heal him on the second one. Like that. Worked out well. And then he'll get the kill shot and does it.
Seize this momentum.
Take the deeds.
Push on
that'll
to
make
the
another stack of
task's
busts. We are close to the end, but I want to camp. Let's do this. Let's have Herm eat some of that. Matt eat some of that. This is the only healing potion type thing in the game, is food. It's a very ineffective way to heal people. But if you have it in excess, that is the time to use it. Resisted the bleed. There's a secret room right there, that star, which is kind of what we were looking for. It's going to change the entire makeup of our inventory and invite bad things, man. We have a fight to get there, though. It's really what I was looking for. I'll probably camp after that and head these guys home. Point blank. Should have reset my comp, and I didn't. Said I need a sticky note that says do that. Stun. We'll get him stunned, hopefully.
The match is struck.
So the Crusader and Vestals, they have ability. The holy characters have abilities. Generally those two. They can actually raise the torchlight. We're not going to kill him this round. Big dodge from Perm. So hopefully we get him with that. Yep. Sets us up for the next round against the front guy. Hopefully Perm and Mork can take care of him. Well, Nej 2, or Mango 2. No need to heal anybody. The stun would work, but we want him dead. How many classes are there? 16. If you have the DLC, there's one class called the Shieldbreaker as a standalone DLC. A very interesting character. She's very interesting camping stuff going on. And then the Flagellant, which is probably the most OP class in the game, is a part of the Crimson Court DLC.
Eradicated.
In my opinion, I would say get the Crimson Court. You can disable aspects of it on your first playthrough. I would say turn the court off, but turn districts, the Flagellant on. That way you have them when you play the first time and try to learn. I would not turn Crimson Court on until you're ready for a full-blown run, because it eliminates certain town events, and you don't want to go running in there until you have your hands around the game.
As victories mount, so too will resistance.
So Curio here, we'll take the torch. Oh, that's fine. We're going to touch it anyway.
A handsome reward.
And I mean, you don't have to run like I am, where there's one of 3 or 4 different classes. You could run. I've seen triple Houndmaster with an occultist up front be very effective. I've seen double A-bomb Occultist and Houndmaster also be very effective. Your character's level, yes. So you'll see right here in the upper right hand or left hand corner where the red 5 is, that's her level. That's her resolve level. You earn XP by finishing dungeons. You have to finish the dungeon. Possible to retreat from a dungeon as well, and it's, you want to do it, get in over your head. This is a secret room. That's star. We're actually going to use our key here. Oh, Barristan's head. Welcome to the game, Graphite. That is the madman, the monster that stalks the hallways of our chat, taking 13 of your tributes away. On that note, you guys have been hanging out a while. We got a boon right when we started, but I do this on occasion. Everybody take some tributes.
Well, it's about tree fitting.
Thanks for being here tonight, guys. I appreciate it. Definitely going to take Barristan's head, but at 20% prot. The stress can be mitigated by another trinket, so we're definitely going to take that. And those are worth 3,500 gold each, which is more than the stacks of gold we have. So I'm actually willing to sacrifice a stack of busts and my lower stack of gold for that. And our stress is really awesome. I don't think we're going to camp. I think we're going to take the gold here in lieu of the torch, the firewood, and we'll hit the next room and we will head home. And that's a really, really well done dungeon. So let's go that way. Don't touch that! Mango! Oh, she's got nymphomania, guys! Oh, yeah! Let's go home.
The abbot will be grateful.
It's a quirk.
The trappings of his faith have
It
been
is a quirk.
restored.
Nymphomania is a quirk. I'll show you what it means in a second. Brown chicken, brown cow. So we picked up the Occultist Cauldron. Not one I'm going to go running for. So there's the +4 Resolve XP. That's the XP they earn. So she picked up Warrior of Light. +10 damage if the torch is above 75. That's awesome. Tom has been tested and failed. +20 stress versus Unholy. That's horrible for the ruins. +15 damage to the Warrens is great. That is not awesome. Rabies on Matt. That needs to get taken care of right now. And Perm picks up another disease. -50 bleed resist. That has to be taken care of now. What are tributes? Exclamation point tributes. That is our stream currency. It's used for a lot of stuff, especially in the BOCW streams. You can bet those tributes on our wrestling matches on Sundays and Thursdays. And as you accumulate them, I'm working on a way for you guys to actually buy your own custom sound to play on a command. Yep, those are the tributes. All Saints Day. So the cloister, the transept, and the penance hall are all free to use for stress relief. We don't need that. We do need this. And we're going to have to break up this party so Perm can get that disease treated. He's got Virtue Chance, don't care about. That one needs to be gone. Matt also picking up the hemophilia. Needs to go into the next space, or rabies. That -10 accuracy is bad. Not worth the 15 damage. We have to reform a new party here. We'll actually have a look at some bosses and see what we want to do now that this is breaking up. I'm not going to take any of the Crimson Cursed characters in because that invites a different kind of trouble called the Fanatic. Don't think we've gotten the Fanatic event yet. You'd see him in the town, and we have not gotten the Fanatic yet. The Fanatic is somebody that will track those cursed with Crimson Curse. Also notice the art changes for All Saints Day up here on the Abbey. There's different art on the front. Little subtle things. Yeah, trust me, Mork, you'll lose hours. Like, I play this game on stream and we're done. It's like, how'd that happen? How did 3.5, 4 hours go by? It's just crazy how fast this game moves. So there's the Swine Prince. It's an easy level boss. We could probably... See, this is the thing. Is I don't have a lot of characters sitting ready for an easy boss anymore.
Nobody welcomes you.
There's the humble thing. But we do have people we need to level up. Sylvan Wolf, Gilly, Diana, Liz, they all need to come up. But I don't want to send them against... We need bleeders. Bleeders and blighters need to go against this guy. I'm not going to send any of the contaminated people either. So that means... I want a bleeder. Matt's got a bleed, or Clown would have a bleed. Skinja would have a bleed. He's going. Plague Doctor would be great for blighting. I'm not taking 2 Plague Doctors. We want somebody that can do some work up front. I might move the Flagellant up front. Clown, I don't want to break this group up. I really don't. Don't have a Hound Master. Don't. So Mork, you get to go again, buddy. You've got a good bleed. And we need a healer, so we're gonna run the Occultist up front. So this is a dot party, for lack of a better word to describe it. I can get bleeds off of 3 characters and debuff off of the healer. Alright, man. Have a good night, Graphite. Really cool that you came in and saw it. A Barbarian? I don't have a low enough level Barbarian, or Hellion. I'm glad you came in and enjoyed it, and if you're going to go play it, feel free to come back. Get more questions answered. Also, hit ! Discord. Join the Discord. We have a group for Darkest Dungeon questions in there. If you have questions, need help, we'll be more than happy to answer them. There you go. Thanks, Ronan. Hey, Ronan! When'd you sneak in here? Buy activity. Let's get these trinkets set up first. I paid $20 to feel special. Yep. I have exactly 5,000 views. No one can come in now. Yeah, my OCD would say the same thing. Alright, so let's get these guys set up. So, unequip from current. Yep. Alright, so we want an extra heal coming out of this guy. Because the Occultist can roll 0s, and that's not awesome. What else do I usually run on him? Oh yeah, we come up here for his trinkets. Dodge is awesome. We're not going against Eldritch. And we don't need that. So let's put that one there. Skinja is gonna want his bleed skills. So we don't... Plus, the bleed and blight resist not terrible. We don't want anything that drops his bleed skill chance, so we'll take that. And then anything that we can do to just buff him up a little bit in terms of his thumps. I actually think we're going to go here. Give him +2 speed, +8 dodge. The move resist is not a huge deal. He can do damage from 3 ranks. Let's do that. Fortier is an unnamed Plague Doctor. We probably need to rename him. I think our Plague Doctor's named Gilius. Yeah, we need to rename that. So we can put someone else here, but let's just put a name on this guy for starters. No. Back off of this. Let's rename this one and give Gilius the higher level Plague Doctor. So let's back up here and go new guy. Unless anybody wants that character, we would gladly put your name on it. Let's go back up to the Plague Doctor we're working on and rename that one Gilius, because Gilius was in first. No. That would be bad news bears, Ronan. That would be bad. Plague Doctor, we want to increase his blight chance. We don't have his best trinket. Yeah, 40% blight skill chance. -15 HP makes him awfully squishy. That one is better for his bleed. Disease resist. +20, 35. We'll take that because that's pretty awesome for his bleed skill, which we'll use instead when we get the chance on the Swine Prince. We don't want that. Nope. 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 We definitely don't want to use AoEs either. What's this one do? That one's a little bit better. HP 33 we can handle. And Mork in the back, we are going to use the vest for your dodging. Where are you, vest? We gotta reorder these. Ding, 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 ding. Okay, we want that one. And that one. Alright, let's go make sure these guys' skills are set up. We know you're right. We want to make sure that... Off of that, thank you. Combat skills. Plague grenade to the back rows. We don't care about plaguing the back row. Noxious blast to the front row is what we want, because that is where the Swine Prince will be. Blinding gas to the back row is going to be good for general. Incision we want for the front row. Battlefield medicine we're going to want over disorienting blast. As having 3 healing options is awesome. Plus he can cure blatant bleed. Skinja is set up exactly how we want, I believe. Suffer, redeem, yep. Squirrel also set up how we want. Sacrificial stab. Abyssal artillery, weakening curse, probably want that for the boss. Vulnerability hex, debuff target. Yeah, let's go here for that instead. Alright, now let's make sure the skills are set up right. This is a routine that you should get into every time you play this. Hockey fan. There's a story, Ronin. Hit these, what's the Staltar button? It'll give you a link to an Imager album that explains Staltar and Kesselmania and everything. Just easier that way. But the story basically is that one of our members, Pensbu's Anger, is a huge Penguins fan. I gave him a lot of my swag with the condition that he display a Jordan Stahl figurine in his home, and he hates Jordan Stahl. That's the Staltar. He's not allowed to take it down, or he has to give me all the stuff back. They're good there. Let's go make sure that weapons are up. Squirrel, wow. Wow, Squirrel needs 3 levels of gear. Skinja's good. Gilly's good. Mark's good. Alright, we're ready to go. Get this one in before the break. We'll take a break after this dungeon. Going after the Swine Prince. A princess level boss in the Warrens. Here we go. This is a medium level dungeon, so we'll take all the food. We also will, instead of taking short of max torches, we will take all of the torches, because there's a chance to remove bad quirks from people by using torches on scrolls in the Warrens. Don't need any blood. I always take 4 shovels. I'm not looking for a secret room, so I'm not going to take a key. There we go.
The ways and rituals of blood sacrifice are difficult to master. Those from beyond require a physical vessel if they are to make the crossing into our reality. The timing of the chants is imperative.
Welcome back, Tom. Swine Prince, apprentice level.
Intervals, the process
haven't done the Swine Prince yet.
Spectacularly.
Still in search of an invitation to get back in the court.
A nameless abomination.
I hate these dungeons. This is a big loop.
Failures.
So we'll go around.
It must be destroyed.
It'll be like this. Up here, over there, and then down and around. That's the path we'll take because they're all connected. Yeah, this is a boss level. It's an easy boss. Well, it is an apprentice boss level. Nothing is easy or guaranteed in Darkest Dungeon. Bet bottom right. Yep. Immediately having to use
such blockages are
shovel.
Unsurprising. These tunnels
We're
predate
gonna
even the
explore
earliest
to see what we
settlers.
come out with as well.
Dazed, reeling, about to break.
I say, oh, we don't need to get a key for a secret room. We'll still go in there, but we're not gonna get everything we could get. I'm not gonna backtrack for it. We'll take the gold.
Glittering gold, trinkets and baubles, paid for in blood.
Never ever touch books. And there's a trap that I almost walked right on top of. Who's got the best trap? Mork has the best trap. Get on that. Why no touchy books? Because if you look them up, there's nothing ever gonna good from interacting with a stack of books in this game. Ever. Even with the correct item. No touchy books. Well, it's in line with... Yeah, I agree, books are awesome, but it's in line with Cthulhu Mythos. That's cool, Rona, man. They're there to play with. You haven't been in here for a while. That's not a bad thing. I know you got tons of streams and stuff you hang out with, but the buttons are on an array, most of them. So when you press them the second time, they'll play a different sound. It's randomized. There's over 196 sounds on the board.
You're my friends now. We're having soft tacos later.
If
Yep.
only
Soft
treasure
tacos
could
later at
staunch
Ronan's
the
house.
flow of otherworldly corruption.
Boom.
Another abomination cleansed
I
from
love the
our
flagellant.
lands.
Flagellant's so OP. Yep. Soft tacos are the shit. I hate hard tacos. You, me, and Mads will get along.
These nightmarish creatures can be felled. They can be
There's a
beaten.
blockage here, but that's okay. We got the shovel for it. Run into a fight. I think I am going to take Tom's advice and go directly to the bottom right room. Torch is getting low. Get that up and so we're not surprised. There we go. This will be a fight. I'm not a fan of hard tacos either. Ooh. Disease Town. What do you think you... So we're gonna regret not bringing that back row blight for fights like this, but if that's okay, we're gonna stun them instead. Got the guy we wanted. Back to the pit.
The bar is open.
Don't have abyssal artillery. That's for if he gets rearranged.
$5, Buster.
Big dodge.
Death
Ooh.
waits for the slightest.
So we
lapse
actually
in
are equipped for this
concentration.
with the Plague Doctor, which is cool. Send you back there and get that guy.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy
We'll get you.
them.
Get rid of the blight with the Plague Doctor. He's got a really awesome ability. Battlefield Medicine is sweet. Gets rid of that blight. Boom. It's a good comp.
Fiend.
I like this composition.
Seize this
We
momentum.
are not touching that thing.
Push on to the task's end.
We've got another fight straight across, but let's keep going that way. No, we're not touching it. If you've not ever read a Call of Cthulhu book, that's bad.
Handsome
I don't know
reward
what it does.
for a task.
And knowing
well
sometimes is
performed.
bad. We'll go over more. You'll learn more over time. Like, I touched everything at first, and it was such bad news that you learn to, like, no, no matter how curious you are about what might be there, just no. Back row stun for the Plague Doctor is one of the great abilities he has. Let's go right at him. So get rid of him.
Formation is
I can
broken.
stress.
Maintain
Always want to
the
get rid of
offensive.
stressors first, generally. Stress is the one thing that's the hardest to manage. I try to stress as well. Also has an acid spit. Shots fired, yo. He cannot hit the back row. He can. We're in good shape here. Get the
As
guaranteed
fiend
kill.
falls, a faint hope blossoms.
And we're actually gonna heal. No, we don't need to heal. Go right after him. We'll bleed. Boom.
Executed
Gilly,
with
take care of the
impunity.
business. Jester dice we already have. They're okay for the beginning of the game. It's a good buff for the Jester. The accuracy and the dodge. The dodge especially. But later on, there are better things to give the Jester. Give the Jester's dice early. Definitely use them on the Jester. But we've already got that. Take to seal. Nah. I should have, but that's okay.
The twisted face
Son of a bitch!
piled high and cloaked in
This just one. It's Pog. It's just Pog.
The time
What?
has come to bring
No, I
the
don't want to see your
race.
pog collection.
And he moved this around, that dick. Let the wasted flagellant's turn. He's not back rogue, so we are going to try to blight him. Yep. I don't have a stun, so this is going to be bad. Get the dots going on him. This could be a fight. This is the collector. Yeah, collect calls bad. Ugh, 2 highwaymen. Shit!
Press this advantage. Give them no
The
quarter.
lack of a stun is gonna hurt here. Well, this stun will get him. Try to stun him from doing anything else. That guy's gonna hit us for a ton. Get rid of you first, please. Yes!
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
That's fine. Vestal can stay there. We can out-damage her. I think we got him. Yep.
As the ghoulish collection.
That's because I know how to fight the collector,
The rats
thanks to Tom.
prepare to feast.
It's about focusing down those highwaymen first when they come out. If you can't get the collector down before he calls. Like now she's just buffing herself. She's not going to attack us. Yep. Dismiss is said. I don't have that one yet.
Brought low and driven into the mud.
No. Alright, it's very possible this is the boss fight. So let's get that torch up. Yep.
It is a travesty. A blundering mountain of hatred and rage.
Do not. Shut up. Do not ever, ever go after Wilbur.
Well struck.
No. Wilbur's actually the guy in charge here, telling the Swine Prince what to do. Right that. And this one in the back row is not that common. We're just keep dotting the Swine Prince, build up the dots, take him down. We're gonna give the heal to the Houndmaster. Keep focusing down with dots. That big chunk just came off and bleeds. Big dodge. We got this. He's dead on his next turn. I still don't. It's just the thing. I don't want to screw with Wilbur until I have to.
Death. Liquefaction cannot come soon enough. Success so clearly.
Got him.
Or is it merely?
We'll take that for the
trick of
Antiquarian.
light?
25% protection's good. We don't need that. We'll take the rubies instead, and we don't need that. Let's remain like a boss. True that. Magellan champion spent 20 hours watching me play games. Thank you very much. The dungeon is done. We're gonna keep exploring a little bit. See what else we can pull out of here.
The path is clear.
Like that.
We require only
The
the strength
bar
to follow
is
it.
open.
Indeed. We run out of shovels or something bad happens. Hey, hee hee. That's not the end of the world. The Houndmaster up front's not awesome. Boom! Gilly crits off that dagger. We're gonna move you back. No. No one in the back row when he's in the back row. That's awesome. Let's just focus these guys down.
A devastating blow.
All right, Tom.
Solid play.
He's gonna bleed out, so we'll go after her.
Decimated.
No, we'll get another turn, and he's dead. Team's on fire right now, actually. Take that.
This
We'll replace
expedition
that
at least
on there
promises success.
for now, and let's get this group reformed. You go there, you go up front, and then you go there. That's how we want this built. Might seem weird to have the healer up front. The occultist does good business up front.
The great panda welcomes
Marinicus 2, or Marinicus 2, is a longie or a shorty, but thank you for the follow. Welcome to Darkest Dungeon Night. We've already beaten the Swine Prince on this dungeon. Just kind of mopping up rooms right now. Get rid of you. Let me know how to pronounce that so I get it right. Let's just go ahead and kill one. You're here from Dustin. Sweet. Welcome in, man. Glad I picked up a follow off Dustin. Good friend of mine. Good streamer. Squirrel with a miss. No big deal. We got this. Pick you up for now.
Victory.
Leave the citrine.
But a victory nonetheless.
What's in the box? Definitely want the deeds. Replace the
Waiting
onyx
to
with
be
that,
spent.
and we're gonna go over the stack limit there. I don't think we're gonna need all that food.
Always be yourself. Unless you can be a unicorn, then always be a unicorn.
Yep. We'll replace the dog biscuits, actually. We're not gonna run anything harder than the Swine Prince. We handle that with ease. You've never seen this game before. This is Darkest Dungeon. It is a turn-based tactics type dungeon crawling game. A 350 for everybody off the timer, the random timer. It is a turn-based dungeon crawling game. It is extremely difficult. There are layers upon layers of mechanics, and the characters that you see here, if they die, they're dead forever. It's about how much you're willing to invest in characters, trying to get to the Darkest Dungeon under your ancestors' keep. One of probably my favorite game in years. It's called Darkest Dungeon.
Wealth beyond
Like that
measure.
torch.
Awarded to the brave and the foolhardy alike.
And Skinja caught by that trap. Take some stress. Still have a camp to make. I do want to do a camp. I have not camped tonight at all. Show you guys the camping mechanic that are kind of curious about the game. Let's go up there. It's a room battle with treasure. I hope we get a scout as well. The trap. Bit of dodge. Squirrel avoiding the saw blades. The torch up. We got plenty of torches. We're not going to need as many as we have, actually. We've handled this fight once already, but they go first. Or that guy goes first. Big dodge from Mork. That's what we don't want. That stress across the board is why that guy sucks. But we'll get rid of him like that. We don't have back row hit with him, so we're going to stun the piggy. So he cannot vomit on us again. Alright, Mork. Cool, there's alert command. Lets me know people leave. Unlurk when you come back. Lurkers are valuable, just like viewers who chat. Yep, Witcher's an amazing game. I played it the day it came out, so I've burned through it twice now. Played it once, normal, one on NG+. got fantastic storytelling. Combat mechanics leave a little bit to be desired, but the game itself, the world, and everything is very rich. Extremely fun game. It was my favorite game until Hellblade.
Be wary. Triumphant pride
I think
precipitates
we're gonna
a
pick up
dizzying
that much
fall.
more gold. We'll leave that now. You know what? We'll take that. We're actually gonna replace the food, and we'll grab the citrine in place of the torches, and we'll see what's in the box. An empty room. There's a battle down there. A battle on the way. We'll probably camp here and call it a dungeon. Take the 8 crests, and this is how camping works. You use the firewood, eat
Circle
food,
in the dark.
that will heal stress,
The battle may yet be won.
and then we will heal. The one guy who's got a stress problem will just lash himself. And I didn't check skills. We do not have a great... plus 15 stress on everybody is not going to kill us. Bunch of people will calm you. Plus 7 stress, no big deal. But that'll prevent us being ambushed. And do I have a group stress relief? Nope. I have 5 respite left though. Let's get his down. It is out of order, kind of stupidly, but we're alright. Here we go. We're in business. Alright, so we will camp and head home with this group. And we still need an invitation. But we got a boss out of the way. Coming up on, we went over 2 hours here, so we will definitely take a break after this one. Come back
In Radiance,
and
may
find
we
the
find
next
victory.
target. Wasting away. We should have enough blood left for him to get blood. He should be drinking blood on his own. Don't cheat, not a big deal. Manslayer is awesome. That one's not a big deal. Got a couple people with 4 now, which is also not a big deal. They still go to apprentice dungeons.
In time, you will know
Oh,
the tragic
no!
extent of my
No!
feelings.
That's the fanatic. The fanatic will stalk parties with infected heroes. The blood is heresy. Which means now, if you go into a normal dungeon with an infected, a Crimson Curse infected hero, there is a decent chance we will run into that guy, and you cannot get away from him unless you abandon the dungeon. He will just track you down fight to fight. There it is. Adam versus Dog control the urges of Crimson Curse by drinking blood. We're okay. As long as we don't get too many more people infected. There he is. There's the fanatic in the middle of the town, waiting. Alright, let's have a quick look at what's on the board here. Look at that. Activate 3 winemakers reserves. That would get us an invite if we go back in there, but it's champion level. Oh, Nymphomania. That was what's her face? Mango, right? Mango picked that up? Yep, Nymphomania. 20% stress heal received in the brothel. So I'm wondering what that is, because I never use them. Brothel is down here, and it is one of the ways the tavern can relieve your stress. So I don't like the idea of going at this champion level to get the blood or to get an invitation. I really want that to pop me a veteran level, so we're gonna wait. That's a moon cloak there. That is the Gibbering Prophet. It's a champion level dungeon. We have the bleeders to do that, because that would be a great way to end the stream. Order by level descending. Chris is a bleeder. Dr. Death could get him. Mads could get him. We could definitely take that guy on next. Not yet. I'm gonna take a break. We're definitely gonna do one more dungeon at least. But that said, I'm gonna consider the Prophet champion level. Prophet's Eye. Guardian Shield Not awesome. I don't like the Man-at-Arms in position 4. I may reconsider that. The Cove, Beguiling Siren, and ward off the Eldritch Tide. I already have that trinket though. So wield is Hag Witch. What is that? Nope. Alright, let me think about it, but we'll take a break. We'll be back in 3 to 5 minutes. Get a drink, walk around, go to the bathroom, stretch your legs for sure. Don't sit for too long. Back in a few minutes, guys. Thanks for hanging out. Okay, dope. We're back. See you guys talking about the State of Decay. It's not really a patch. It's a 20 gig update, and when I say update, my background's IT. 20 gigs means they have gone through all the files and done regression testing. That's a version revision change for yeah, it's big. I don't think Windows is going to update that by automation unless the Xbox, like the Microsoft Store, has a setting. I'm not sure. The Xbox, I know you have to have that setting turned on, but yeah, it's 20 plus gigs, so it's definitely a revision. It's not a hot fix. They're not like patching 2 or 3 files in a couple meg update. Yep. Well, the game, multiple files, lots and lots of files. Dark Tamborine's not worth it. We don't run dark. That one, not a fan. That Book of Sanity, I already have. So I'm more inclined to go, see, I don't want that moon either. That's a medium dungeon for apprentices, which actually we need. The Tenacity Ring, not great, but I don't have one. I don't want the Moon Cloak because it's for low torch. And see, I thought about it, and this is not a good enough reason to go after the Gibbering Prophet. Like, I want a better trinket to come off of that. That is Houndmaster, nah. Have one. Again, Dark Tambourine. So I'm thinking we're going here with a lower level team. I imagine they do, Nedge. Like I've said a few times, it's a good game and the bugs would be forgivable if it was Skyrim, but you have permadeath on your characters, and when a bug causes death and loss of hours of work on a character, that's really not acceptable. So we're gonna take an apprentice group in here. Let's have a look at who's down at the bottom. Yeah, Dustin has lost 2 characters to that. So we'll take Kays. Kays needs some work. We'll take Liz up front. We will take a decent healer and casters behind them to keep the team alive. And what do I want in that 4 spot? Diana can go in a 4 spot, moving Cass up 1. And that's a good comp.
Hammers up.
That's a fair point. So let's get these guys trinkets done. So unequipped trinkets. So camping with the Shieldbreaker, I'm kind of doing this on purpose to show you guys what happens. Also the reason I'm bringing a decent healer with me. Yep. So she has this trinket, which is blight resist. Yep, take that. And then we want her doing damage. Nope. 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 20 damage versus Unholy. We'll take that one. Kays is going to try out our new Bounty Hunter stuffs. He has the plus 35 bleed, plus 15 range, plus 50% move. Put that on him. And we will give him the standard helmet. He's borrowing this from Dr. Death. Hey, Mads, welcome back. We took out the Swine Prince, which is the apprentice level boss in the Warrens a minute ago. I'm getting ready to take another group into the ruins, trying to find an invitation to get back into the Crimson Court. We want a heal trinket on her. It's kind of always where I start, and a prot ring is kind of standard for her. Take that. And take that. Kays is done. Diana. We will give her plus 8 accuracy, plus 2 crit, minus 4 dodge. And we will buff her healing up with the Arbalest Greaves. Alright, they're ready to go. Let's go ahead and get them moneyed up with their skills, and then we'll go back and take this on. Ding ding. Kays needs skills. Mark for Death, Collect Bounty. I don't really want to take Mark for Death so much as I want to take other stuff. One is finish him. Flashbang. I'm not going to be stunning that much with this group, so we're going to take... the mark is good for the Arbalest if we need it. We'll just leave him as is for now, instead of investing money in Cass. We'll get her heals up. Actually, I don't know why I just spent on that. That was stupid. I want Sniper Shot. Suppressing Fire, not really. Sniper's Mark. Heal. Blind Fire is what we're going to use here. What about the other ones later when we need it? Rallying Flare is an awesome skill for the Arbalest on the upper level Swine Prince to get rid of those marks. I didn't really need to do that on the run we just did. Let's make sure the skills and equipment are where they need to be. Liz is good. Kays needs an upgrade. Cass is upgraded. Diana needs an upgrade. Alright, so here we go. Back in. Oh, by the way, you see that guy down here? You weren't here, Mads. This dude standing by the Ancestors' Memoirs, that's the Fanatic. He has now arrived, and he will stalk any infected party into the normal dungeon areas, and he is bad news. Bad, bad, bad news. Really bad news. There we go. Take that group in. This will be interesting. It's an interesting comp. We definitely want to camp to show off the Shieldbreaker a little bit, and this will either be the last dungeon or the second to last dungeon tonight, depending on how long it takes us. 24 blood. We're building that supply up very well right now in search of an invitation. That's actually a good byproduct of what's going on tonight. We're building that blood up because we have the Vintner. But here, you know what? I didn't take a key last time and it bit me, so I'll take one this time, and I definitely won't find a secret room. Here we go. Yes, everyone's still alive. Everyone's still alive. I think we're week 58.
There is power in symbols.
This is not the
Collect
end
the
of the
scattered
world,
scraps
but
of
it's
faith
not awesome
and give
either.
comfort to the masses.
task! What's up? Welcome back. You've been lurking a while. Torch up. Okie doke. A scout. That's good news. Trap. That is battle room with Curio. We don't know what that is. We have to continue down that way. Who is the best trap sense in this group? Not her. 50. That'll be K's. Did not come equipped to deal with traps that much. He got it though. K said, I got it. Take you for sure.
If only treasure could staunch the flow of otherworldly corruption.
Into a fight we go. The Shieldbreaker is very unique.
Dazed, reeling, about to break.
Let's try to stun the back. Nope, can't get her. Let's try to take care of him. One, Tom.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them.
Oh, I need to change shit. Wrong skill equipped. That back row's a problem. Sweet. Take care of Fixer Jr., man. It's like the foreign exchange program.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
He's taking some hits. Won't have a third row hit with him, so we'll just bring him forward. Or just kill him with the hook. That'll work too.
Crumbles.
It's a weird comp, that's for sure. Let me look at K's skills real quick. I don't want this. Want that. Yes. Is that locked? Not using my key on that. What's in the sack?
Wealth beyond measure. Awarded to the brave and the foolhardy
Nothing in that sack.
alike.
You can't always find what you want in every sack, apparently. Well, shit. I mean, we get bloodsuckers, but we get the absolute... Oh my god, is that horrible. Yep. It is time to get cursed.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive. As the fiend falls,
Please, oh, please, oh, please, oh, please.
a faint hope blossoms.
I don't know the answer to this question, Tom. If you go in clean, but get cursed in the dungeon, will the fanatic come after you? No! No, no!
Clarified in a single strike.
Okay. That's good news then. K's stunned. Andy needs a heal. It's gonna come from Cass. Crit would have been awesome there. Gotta try to get one of them down.
Decimated.
Yeah, I know that one. Woo, is that lucky?
Seize this momentum.
That
Push
was
on
lucky.
to the task's end.
We walked away uncursed, and we could have had everybody cursed at the end of that. The Fanatic is not awesome. I don't think you know what that means. I will run from that boss. He's the most OP boss in the game. No, I do not mean fantastic. Gotta take you home. We'll drop the food and we'll give that to Kay's. Alright, well, so good thing we went all the way down there because it was one of the quest items. I definitely will camp with the Shieldbreaker just to knock out one of her dreams. Yep. Yep. Oh, God. I mean, I'll have to change my pants the first time I'm running the Fanatic on this run. Okay, what he does is he takes one of the heroes and puts them on a stake and starts burning them. Just like the hag throws someone in the pot. And he is a truck. I mean, it's just bad news. No books. Mad's like, oh, he sounds great, except don't take me there. What's in the sack? It's also been good. We've needed to level up these lower level characters so that we have decent comps when it is Darkest Dungeon time. So going back and doing some of this apprentice stuff with some of these lower levels is good. We definitely want to get the back dudes first.
Back to the pit.
Cass. Not good enough.
Another abomination cleansed from our lands.
Picture Junior volunteers.
Another one falls. Be gone, fiend.
I'll take you. Take you.
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
There's a scout. Can we get that other room? Maybe. Yeah, okay, so is it in the hallway? Curio. Of course, that's a quest location. Let's open it. Hidden treasures. 50 whole gold. Hey Tom, can you do me a favor and in Discord type that comp, that Arbalist, Bounty Hunter, Occultist, Houndmaster, was it? I can't remember the comp, but if you could post it, I'd appreciate it, because I definitely want to try it. God, son of a...
Ringing ears, blurred vision. The end approaches.
That stress level on K's is a problem. That did not do the job, but thank you for the thought. That's a good stun. Oh no! Shit! I hate to do this, but this is my last turn, and I've got to get rid of one of them. Great. That one's still stunned. Oh, boy. Big resist there. No. Son of a bitch. This has gone off the rails.
Obliterated.
Ugh. I've got to try to stun it. Big time. Come on, Kays. Thank you. Well, 2 more with the Crimson Curse.
Foolish horrors.
And this dungeon is not
Brought
over.
low and driven into the
Those
mud.
bugs showing up is an indication of the infestation. Yep, that is also a really nasty side effect. I am not great on torches. We can't get rid of that. Take that there. Take the 2 crests. And we done. All the way down we have to go too. God. There's an infestation level that climbs week to week. And as it happens, more and more bloodsuckers start to show up. And eventually you'll find a gatekeeper, get an invitation, and go back in the court. And that's where we're at. And after you kill the Baron, the infestation level drops. Everyone gets cured when we kill the Baron, and the cycle kind of repeats itself through 3 tiers of bosses. And that's what we were looking for. It is easier. I'm gonna have to drop the key. I need the blood in case Kays goes nutso. Watch, I'm gonna drop this key and need it in like the next room. Oh, can't burn that torch yet. Let's go back. How we sit on food, we're fine. They haven't seen anybody else land it yet. It's, actually, the one that looks like it has like an ant's abdomen on its back. They've seen that one, or I've seen that one hit in this run. We get to that blank room there and get a scout. We might camp. Yeah, we're gonna have to camp to get rid of the stress before we. Man, food's becoming a question too. I might have to camp on not a whole lot of food. Just would like to find the quest item and get out of here at this point.
A handsome reward.
Want that.
For a task
And we'll
well
grab that for now.
performed.
And then we're probably gonna give it up. It's an empty room. We don't need to burn a torch. Can we get a scout? Probably not with the torch so low. Up we go. So the last thing I wanted to have happen was another hunger proc. We're gonna have to take a half ration at the camp. Well, it's a fight. And, oh, great, she's craving the blood. Yep, that's what I'm thinking, Tom. Hunger procs hit hard. For some reason this run. That is not what we wanted to have happen. Not yet. Yeah. Big crit.
Annihilated.
The tasty, tasty enemies. Boom!
Executed with impunity.
That's helping that stress come down. The crits were landing. Take you.
Success
take you.
so clearly in view.
I don't know about that nonsense.
Or is it merely a trick of the light?
Shit. Portrait over the crest for sure. Get the crest over the jade. For now. 8 food. Oof. We can only, if we camp on 4 food, we can only afford 1 proc. That's... Not yet, you don't. Now we'll go. Now that you're in that mode, we will give it to you. Shit. We don't have another blood. Pressing my luck here. Oh, because the torch is low, we can't afford to burn them. That's horrible. This is an example of dungeons going bad.
A dizzying blow to body and brain.
I might have to have that Arbalist just... No, she can't heal from the front rank. Never mind. Oh, God. Pretty much, that's what this is. Welcome to Mixer. I'm Lord High Fixer. This is Jackass. How'd you... Oh, she's lust. Oh, God damn it.
This loss and learn from it.
Ain't lost yet. God, a torch! Oh my God! Just burn that thing now.
So too will resistance.
He's about to go crazy. He starts wasting and we have no blood. We are in trouble. He will die. It's fucking dark. With 3 rooms to go, I can afford to burn some torches. Jesus. Kaze needs a heal. Yeah, also dick move. Yeah, no. It's on my mind, you know. Clear that next room. That's a quest location. That'll end us. We can camp there and get out. That stress is too high. We gotta do it now. Guys, it's gonna be horrible. I can only eat 4 food.
A moment of respite. A chance to steal.
Oh God, I forgot. Shit!
Horrors.
Yeah, he's close. Well, let's make like the ambush won't help anything. So let's get the stress off of K's. Yeah, it's not been awesome. The stress is gonna test her without a doubt. What do I have left? 6. She needs to be big time in the next fight. Here comes a fight. Baby oil done by itself. We are gonna get 2 tested heroes in this fight. At least 1 for sure. And Case is gonna jack us. No, I did not. It doesn't even, there's no even a list of users. It chooses from the user list at random.
The way is lit. The path is clear.
This is what happens when you take the Shieldbreaker and camp. And now she is horrified.
There will be no rest by the fire tonight.
We really need a heal. Case is in big trouble. I should have just abandoned. I hope so. That riposte, though. There she is. She's tested. Great.
Even the aged oak will fall to the tempest's winds.
Very first time we've had an afflicted character in this run. When heroes can't take the stress anymore, they become afflicted. This manifests in different behaviors and stat changes. Afflictions last until you send them to treatment in town, unless you can reduce their stress to 0 during the quest. That ain't happening. Good block on the riposte. God!
Quickly the tide turns.
Oh, that blight's no good. He's on death's door. Oh shit! Oh no! I can't do anything. I can't go after the riposte guy. I just can't. He could kill him. Get him off of death's door. Ugh. They're just stacking it on him now. Woo!
Eradicated.
Big time. She's building up to a freaking heart attack, man. Oh, that's a good move. Thank you very much. Oh, that blight, though, it's bad. It could kill him. It could kill him walking the halls.
Be wary. Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
He's got to eat that food. No, he got his health back out of the dream. Never mind, we're good. We're good. Definitely take that. Definitely taking that. We want it, but not on her because it'll screw her up right now. We were gonna drop those 4 crests for that. We want the 2 food no matter what. Whew. Holy shit. Case in point of never taking an apprentice dungeon for granted. Will they make it at 9:30? We'll see. This will probably be the last dungeon. We're coming up on 3 hours. That's about my knees limit. Alrighty, we gotta get to the next room battle. We have a battle in between us and stress problems. I don't have anti-venom, Chief. Maybe the pack does. Nope.
A fortune, waiting to be spent.
This is what I meant by we made a terrible mistake opening the court. Watch her hit case. Nope. Boom. That helps. I'm not gonna kill these guys, and oh, never mind. Alright. I was gonna heal him, but there's a chance to get rid of one there. Really? Oh, because it targeted the wrong one and didn't, because they moved. I'm dumb. Take the guaranteed kill. Let's get Case fixed up here. That's the right move.
A trifling victory, but a victory nonetheless.
One more fight. Oh, thank you.
A momentary abatement.
Why wouldn't they go after Case? She's kind of sadistic. Bleed for us. Everyone wants a piece of Case, like the game knows or something. He's in trouble. She can pierce that. Boom. That's why she's awesome. Ignored his protection. Thank you for the tweet. No chances. Boom. Alright, we're gonna live by that affliction. An antiquarian marble bag, which we have 2 of.
At least
We don't need
success.
the food. We're done. We replaced 4 shovels. We needed none of them. Thanks, game. We can replace that there to sell it. And we'll replace the torches with the relic. And we're out of here. No, there can't be any here. There's no blood here. Let's get the hell home. Oh,
The abbot will be grateful. The trappings of his faith have been
that
restored.
was a successful but kind of brutal dungeon for apprentice. She has to go to the... She's the only one that can go there, too. Stress Eater. Oh, no. That's awesome. I should lock that in on her right now. Natural Eye on Arbalest is pretty awesome. Alright, we gotta fix that affliction. Alright. I'll get that taken care of. Well, I'll show you the mechanic, I guess. All Saints Day, the Abbey will be decorated. It's all free again.
It will not last.
Even though we're just gonna let Kays heal naturally. Liz has to go in here. No, she's gonna go here. No, it's not there, is it? God, where is it? Just heal her stress in town. Sweet, that's free. We'll also do K's for free because it's free. And there's 2 Crimson Curse people. Alright, it's back out of there. Check the... Oh, look, he's not there right now. The dick. Oof. That's nice. No. I already have... No, I don't have the Eldritch Essence. Minus 15 stress on Helnion, but I have other trinkets I'd rather use. Not willing to pay that much for that. Nope. Alright. That will do it. 3 hours in the books. Thanks everybody for hanging out tonight. There's a couple of us here. No raid or anything. We'll just go find someone to drop a little bit of a host on. But thanks for being here. Still, what week are we in? We actually need to check that for the purposes of the VOD. Week 59. So we went 4 weeks. Really? That's all we did? Oh, because we were in the middle of Crimson Court when we started. So, week 59. No deaths. Yeah, more... definitely pick it up. Join the Discord if you have questions. I'm in there. I'll answer them. Tom is in there, and if it's the right time of day, you know, because he's in New Zealand, he'll answer them. Sweet. Make sure you hit $groups, and you get the groups listing in there, and then follow the commands to join the groups you want. But sweet. We'll end the stream there. We'll play probably some more Darkest Dungeon Monday, if not Tuesday. Maybe tomorrow, I don't know, but probably not tomorrow. Definitely Tuesday, maybe Monday. And we got BOCW on Sunday night at 7 p.m. Eastern time. And we'll definitely see you guys then. Hope you have a great weekend if I don't talk to you before then. And again, thanks for being here. I really appreciate it. We'll get you over to somebody in just a second. Let me go check the list. As I freeze my stream to do this. Alright, who's it gonna be? Who's it gonna be? Who is out there? Following. You know what? Sophista got her button tonight. She's a great streamer. I'm gonna put you guys in there just to give her the bump and tell her congratulations. So you see Sophista, she got her button tonight. So that's why we're going in there. But yep, so I'll see you guys Sunday night. Have a great night. Thanks for being here. I'll talk to you then.